As you walk in the door, it's obvious right away that you're in a car shop. Initially, we have a bunch of parts and wheels in our parts room where we keep spare parts or current builds going on. Um, Being a antique Porsche shop, parts are hard to come by, and when you do come by them, they can be very expensive right away. So we like to keep all the parts from old cars we have and extra parts we get when we order them in stock, just in case we need them. You can walk by, you can see a project that's been sitting for a while with all the parts needed for that, so we don't have to buy those in the future. And even right here, our shop managers are taking apart a box of parts that we've been saving for the project we're completing right now. In this room, we have our engine building space where we work on our engines and have our parts laid out. The only thing that happens in this room is, as you can see on this bench, is the working on the transmission, more minor parts. And there are two engine stands right here for two show cars we are completing for clients, along with all the parts that are on the bench and underneath the bench. Over the past semester, obviously I have not been completing tasks such as building the cars, but I've been helping with them with keeping things organized, and when they need little help doing cars or such here, this is my project. I've cleaned now 5 transmissions to prepare them, take them apart, and then clean them in the wash bay right here in the back right corner in order to have them ready and rebuilt for the next project. When I initially started working here, I started by cutting boxes apart because they didn't know my skill set yet, and as I slowly started helping them, I grew into doing more projects, such as this car we tuned, but then it got too cold, so it's been sitting around for a while. Or the silver car right here, we finished a custom AC line job for the guy. So as the weeks have gone on, I've been given more and more privileges. Probably one of my most notable experiences was when the owner of a couple cars we have in the shop, he would keep bringing them in, and I could see how frustrated the shop owner would get with a lack of communication on the customer's part and his lack of communication and not picking his car up on time and paying in time. And I saw how business kind of runs in more the real world. Um, One of my biggest challenges was cleaning this back room. We have a unbuilt race car and then a ton of spare parts and boxes around it. To organize it, I started by moving some of these parts more into the shelf, and I cut a lot of boxes apart, made some space so we could finally walk around the entire car perfectly. And they were actually very happy with the job I did, that they can now move around, even though there are still an abundance of boxes we use when shipping out products to be remachined at different parts around the country. This job overall has definitely given me an insight into business in the real world, and it's also been very enjoyable that I've been able to spend time around something that I love and enjoy, talking with other people who love and enjoy it. As you can see right here, this is one of the race cars that we keep in the shop all the time, and that's actually one of the connections that got me this internship. Was I know the owner of that car, so I was able to use that connection to get me this internship.